You're listening to the Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
There's been a bit of a running theme on the show today, guys, talking about food. Yeah. This guy, he's on death row. He's had a shocker, mate. Anyway, he's soon to say goodbye to the world. Gary, his name is, believe it or not. 49 years old.
What's he in there for? Ramrod?
No, pretty serious if you're on death row. I won't go into what he did, because it sort of takes the article to more of a serious place. But just
Whips wants to have a lull, so let's not talk about why he's going to be
if you talk
put to
about
death.
what he did, says we can't have any more fun.
I mean, death row is really the thing. But
Death row can be looked upon as a little bit serious. This is what confuses me about death row. You know that you're about to go out, right? Why are there any privileges for what this person has done?
I agree.
Do you know, why do you get a last meal? Hey, we know you're on death row. We feel a little bit sorry for you because of the mass killing. So we are going to offer you a meal of your choice.
But is it a good chef? Because that's the final stitch-up.
I don't think you get a good chef.
And that's the thing. Is it just from the cafeteria? I'd like the chicken or
Is it the ice cream from the Coogee Bay Hotel?
Do you know what I mean? The joke's on you. Here, 2 scoops of beauty.
Yeah.
No, but that's the weird twist in this whole thing. It's like going, you've done something so horrible, you don't deserve to be on this planet. But you know what? How about a dozen natural? We'll get you a lovely vinaigrette. I can get you some dumplings as well. Did you want champagne at all? It's like you've been given a first-class option to try anything you've always wanted to before we say goodbye.
What's your go-to? What would you... Would have to be.
I'd be a long
instantly
session.
for me, it was a steak. You'd have to go Wagyu, wouldn't you?
Pizza and ice cream.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It would annoy me a little bit if they don't give you a time limit on your eating. So if they said, all right, you can have your last meal.
So you want a
you're gonna
degustation.
You're going to be dead in 5 hours. You'd go, oh, man, I needed 3 days of consumption and I needed 2 weeks of decision-making. So give it to me in writing. Let me know the time frame of this feast.
Anyone here at the prison got a contact for Heston Blumenthal?
I love his bacon and egg ice cream. Is that possible?
I would like a degustation. Course 1.
With matching wine.
Mock turtle soup with something French and sticky, please. Is that possible? I don't think you're going to get that.
Come on, mate. Steak and chips. What do you want? No. Course 2.
Foie gras.
Lobster roll.
You know when you get so full, and this is what I think you would do. You get so full, or you wake up so hungover that you go, death's not a bad option.
Yeah.
I'm so badly beaten up by what I've done to myself the night before. If I was to be put to rest by an injection, I reckon I'd be all right with it.
Would you know?
You want to find yourself in that state where you're not angry about leaving because of what you've done to, not the others, but yourself.
Just to yourself.
When you pass away as well and your body's going through, what is it, rigor mortis?
Prior to the rigor, I think.
Do you let off a lot of... You release gas, don't you?
And the rest.
I mean, as a big FU to authorities, do you actually eat something that you know is going to have a bit of...
Like a litre of prune juice.
Fair bit of punch.
Or some onions off the barbie for me.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
I just have a plate full of onions on the barbie.
Oh, you sure you don't want anything else, Mr. Fitzgerald?
What?
No.
A bit weird.
Fitzy went out with one last joke as they're doing up the body bag. This bloke's gone for a super supreme deep dish pizza, double portion of mushroom onions, jalapeno peppers, pepperoni pizza. I think he's got your idea in mind. He's gone jalapeno, parmesan cheese, packets of ranch dressing, family-sized pack of Doritos nachos, cheese flavour, jalapeno nacho cheese, sliced jalapenos, 2 large strawberry shakes, cherry coke, 1 super-sized McDonald's fries with extra ketchup and mayonnaise, and 2 pints of strawberry ice cream.
He's not going to get through that.
No,
it's
he's
ridiculous. Good way to go out, though, isn't it?
By the end of that, if you consumed that, remember we had the guy that came in here and we did like a dumpling eating competition. By the end of that, someone said to me, I can give you a little something that'll help you rest right now. Not crazy. I felt so sick, Sarah.
You were so unwell.
So
he was
sick.
ready to go again.
Well, we kept going, didn't
I know.
Unbelievable.
There is a Wikipedia page which is quite fun, which has every last meal ever ordered by anyone on death row in the United States. So you can go through the entire list.
Right.
And says you will be pleased to know that Barton Kirkham in 1958, who was hung for robbery,
Kirko.
just ordered pizzas and ice cream.
Yeah, there you go. Simple.
But to give you a bit of an insight into just how wild you can go, so Clayton Lockett, who was a murderer, he went out years ago, ordered his Shoutenbrow steak, shrimp, a large baked potato and Kentucky bourbon pecan pie. The meal was denied, though, because it exceeded the $15 limit that is imposed on prisoners.
$15.
There's just a plate of onions, please.
So they got him Sizzler.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
He's gone out on cheesy toast. Not bad way to go
And a free
out
pair
either.
of socks.
You're listening to the Fitzy and Wippa podcast.